Heavy police presence in Slovo Park in Johannesburg this afternoon. A 16-year-old teenager was killed in service delivery protests now earlier this week, and his family says he was murdered by the police. On Thursday, a truck was looted and torched. Bafedile Moerane is on the ground for us and joins us from there now for an update. Bafedile, you've spent the lion's share of this week on the ground there today. A heavy police presence there being deployed. Can you feel a difference from previous days?
Well, today is quite different. It seems like calm is being restored here, Marcel, as we are seeing a high police contingent being deployed along the N12. But earlier on in the morning, after we attested battle since Monday to yesterday, community members having to say that we want the provincial government and the municipality to come down and engage us further. But today, everything, it seems like it's going back to normalcy. But however, when we engage the leadership here in the community in the morning, they are saying that they want services. They are very much adamant, having to say that government should descend down and engage them further, because they do have a judgment that was presented back in 2016 by the High Court, which is directing the provincial government to upgrade this area and provide residents here with services. If you could look there, Marcel, you could see the appalling situation, having to see the waste all over the place. You can see the people here living in shacks and saying 30 years they've been living here with nothing being provided to them. They are even struggling to get a drop of water from their taps. So they are saying that they are very much adamant. They want government to descend down. But however, there is a concern to them with regard to the police being deployed here, saying that they are using an excessive force towards them. As you highlighted there on your intro, having to say that there's a family that's mourning the death of their teenage child, a 16-year-old boy that was shot on Monday, allegedly by the police. So they are saying that they are appealing to government to intervene also in that matter, because they are peacefully demonstrating, according to them. But we spoke to a community leader, Lerato Maruli, who actually had this to say to us, Marcel.
Bafedile, it seems we don't have that bite to play right now. But perhaps if I can ask you, because I know yesterday you confirmed that you spoke to the family of this teenager that was shot. On all accounts, it sounds like this teenager was in a yard in the area, going to see what was happening because of all of the unrest in the area at that time. And he sadly lost his life. What have we heard? Have we heard anything new with regards to the investigation into the death of that teenager?
What we know at this point in time, Marcel, is that the IPID is investigating this matter. It has opened an inquest docket. So the family there, which is really still reeling in shock and also in a somber mood at this point in time, they are saying they are really stranded. We also had the community leader there when we speak to him in the morning, saying that they are also appealing to government to come and assist the family, because they have nothing at their disposal, no means at all to bury their child, because they want to take him and bury him at their home in the Free State, but they have no means at all to do that. So they have appealed to government to say, now because we believe that the police are the ones who are responsible for our son's death, take responsibility as government to help us bury our son. So at this point in time, the IPID is still investigating that particular matter, and we're seeing a high number of police being deployed along the L12 to monitor the situation, because the residents here, the entrenched residents, have been disrupting traffic on the busy N12, which is linking Potchefstroom in the northwestern Johannesburg.
We also know, Bafedile, before I let you go, that nightfall, when you're dealing with a volatile situation of unrest like we've seen in that area, nightfall normally brings its own challenges. What are you hearing from both law enforcement and the community about what they're expecting as we head towards sunset and indeed the coming weekend?
Well, at this point, Marcel, as I indicate, that the situation is quite calm. The community leaders here are saying that they are still awaiting on the provincial government officials to come and call them, or maybe to descend down to the province. They are saying that they have tried on numerous occasions to reach out to the provincial government to hear as to when can they come and discuss this matter. But there is no indication from the office of the Premier at this point in time. So it seems like the situation is quite calm. We will see tomorrow as how it will pan out. But the community members, Marcel, are very much angry at this point in time, and having to say that they are going to blockade the road once again if government does not show any interest in engaging them.
Okay, we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for that update. Bafedile Moerane, our report on the ground there at Slovo Park here in Johannesburg.